Hey, welcome back. You're kicking in with your girl Wesley on this lovely Monday night.
It sounds like you say Wesley.
Not Wesley, it's Leslie.
Is you sure?
Open your ears.
Yeah. Turn my headphones up. Shit. So we're sitting here kicking it with Wesley, and
It's not Wesley, it's Leslie.
you know, are you related to anybody named Snipes, by the way?
Who?
Snipes.
Smart ass.
Wesley Snipes.
No, I'm not.
Oh man. So I got a text message earlier. Jimmy got home and his whole basement's full of 4 inches of water.
Oh, that sucks for Jimmy. What happened? I mean, did it something back up or?
Well, he thinks the sub pump, something happened to it. People, we've been getting all this weird rain, and it's like spot showers, but when it's spot showers, we get like 4 or 5 inches an hour. It's like flash flooding and stuff, but well, Jimmy was here doing the afternoon show. I guess they had a storm and the nobody was home, and the sub pump, something happened.
Went out?
Yep, and it's a finished
sucks.
basement. Yeah, his basement's finished. And when I mean finished, not like there's walls and carpet and stuff, you know, it's like, you know, they have a living room down there, so it's finished.
Now, I'm trying to remember. So if the sump pump went out, does that call for flood insurance, or is that regular insurance will cover that?
I don't know. I didn't get that far with him.
No, I think if you have backup insurance, you know, maybe the backup is sewage backup.
Yeah, see, I didn't get that far talking into him about it, except it was motherfuck this, motherfuck this. My whole fucking basement's fucked up. I was like, well, if you got any cardboard down there, you better pick it up, because water hits cardboard, it'll instantly turn into mold.
Yeah.
And so...
And you don't want that.
Yeah, so the blowers that we use to cool off the motors or the drag cars, he's sending somebody down to pick as many of them up as he can. So hopefully he can get it dried up. You know, that sucks, man. I hate to hear that happen to anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know. It's horrible.
You know.
I know my boss, he was actually in Branson on vacation. This was last year. He just finished remodeling his basement, not even like 4 months prior to this happening. And every time he goes out of town, well, now he'll shut it off, but he'd go out of town, and then his son or daughter will go check on their house and whatnot. And apparently what was it? One of the valves broke, and water just started gushing out, and like it had so much water that was going. It filled up so fast, like it was almost to the ceiling.
Wow.
It was that. But his insurance covered it because it wasn't flood related or from, you know, all the water. So I'm thinking it maybe have to be flood related. I don't know. But maybe not. That's it. I think that's an iffy situation.
Yeah, I didn't get that far into talking to him about it. I just know that it's bad, people. So, yeah, our hearts and prayers go out to Jimmy at this time, and
yes, we do. So sorry, Jimmy. Love you guys.
It's like he can't catch a fucking break, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's had so much shit happen this year. He's been in a car accident, totaled his truck right before the first car club meeting. Now he has to start over, and then just like one incident after another, and now this flood, you know, it's like, damn.
Yeah, poor thing.
I know how it feels, but, you know, but
you can only look up.
Yeah, what hurts you makes you stronger. So
yes, it does.
So I don't know. But on another note, I was talking to a friend of mine today, and the new hot spot to move in the next 5 years in St. Louis, where do you think it is?
In like St. Louis area, or like across the river, like further out past St. Charles?
Yeah, just in a general Missouri area.
I would say it's probably why can't I think of the name of it?
I don't know why you can't think of the name of it. You want me to just tell you?
You can just tell me because I can't think of the name of it.
Troy, Missouri.
That's what I was actually thinking, like New Melly, Troy, which is right next to each other.
Yeah, because Wentzville is the hot place right now. But now everything's starting to shift in the next 5 years over to Wentzville. So it's kind of crazy because when we were younger, like look at East St. Louis. East St. Louis has now moved to Belleville. Granite City has now moved to Collinsville. That's on the east side. Over here, it's like people in the city is now moving to O'Fallon, Lake St. Louis, Wentzville. So now they're migrating north up there. So it's like, you know, if we were younger and we would have been smart, man, we could have banked money on that shit.
Right.
Bought up all that land. Be like, yeah, we would be selling 3-acre lots right and left. So.
Probably.
But like,
that's all right.
But where me and you live, I don't think our property values decreased. I think it's only increased.
It has.
Yeah, because you know Maryland Heights, man. I mean, Leslie lives kind of across the lake from me, but our shit's holding pretty strong at Maryland Heights, you know.
But I think it will, just because it's like centrally located for everything, like highways. You want to go downtown, you want to go across the river, you want to go north, you want to go south. You just want to stay there, you just stay.
Yeah, I mean, Maryland Heights is so fucking popular. All the news stations and radio stations moved out here from downtown.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, you know, I'm not bitching about our property values. Because I get the things on my condo, they keep going up, you know?
Yeah. Damn property tax.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know damn property tax. I mean, that's the one thing about Missouri. I'm like, when we lived in Illinois, we just went to the DMV and just paid them money. Here, you got to do 3 damn steps. And, you know, it's like personal property tax and this, and this. I just like, man, just make it all easy, just one deal, you know?
We're still not going to complain about it.
Yep, to say no bitching or complaining Monday. That is true. But, you know, you got to pay it because that's where you live. So you got to follow the state rules, you know. But I don't regret where I live. I mean, where I live in my condo, I got a lot of sports athletes, and, you know, you got to be kind of somebody to live where I live. Not bragging, it's just kind of the way it is. You know, hell, the lead singer of the Urge lived across the lake from me they just moved. They sold their condo and finally bought a house. And,
yeah.
But hell,
that's cool.
he's lived out where I live for 22 years. Now, grant you, they went from like a townhouse they always wanted to be on the lake, and they finally got on the lake, and they lived on the lake for like 3 years. And then I don't know if he was smart and sold his condo when the time was right, you know, but
maybe.
But yeah, talking to him, he says he loves the lake. It's the bugs that they didn't like. So with their townhouse, they were a little bit up on the hill, and around the lake, you know, I mean,
get the dino trap.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
I got one, and I recommend it to everybody.
Yeah.
I've got the half-acre one, and it works great.
Yeah, see, I can't use that on mine because of the pugs, because you have to let it do its thing for like so many hours, or like a day or so. But if you get one of the old school bug zappers, oh yeah, man, it's like zzz, 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 and I think they talk to their friends and don't fly over there, you know.
What do you mean you couldn't use it because of the pugs?
That's the one you spray on the grass, right?
No. I have mine hanging up. You put it on, well, since you got a condo, I put mine hanging in the corner in the tree in my backyard.
Is that the one that sends out the pulsating signal?
Yes.
Okay, yep, that does work. We've had that. But The problem with it, it messes with Bella's ears.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah, we fucked around, found that out one night. We turned it on, and she'd be turning her head and just acting weird, and we turned it off, and then she stopped doing it, and then we turned it back on. So I don't know. I read something online. There's a couple different versions of that, and you just got to get the one that doesn't upset your animals.
Got it.
But I got this shit at Roll King, right? From the Tractor Supply place. You spray in the yard. And before I got the pugs, I would spray the yard down with this. Dude, you literally, the bugs would come up to the fence and they wouldn't pass the fence. It was funny because we'd sit there and watch them at night. But, like, the problem is when you spray that chemical, the pugs can't be out in the yard for 3 days.
Oh, got it.
So it's like, my thing is, I don't mind walking the pugs around the lake, but sometimes if they're barking and they want to go outside, I just open the door and let them do what they do. Well, I don't need them out there getting it on their paws and then licking their paws and getting sick.
Got it.
But if I can get past the 3 days, the 72 hours, this shit works amazing.
And it doesn't rain?
And it doesn't rain. I know. I was going to say that. If it doesn't fucking rain. Yeah, we got the weirdest rain. It's July, and it's like, I've never seen it rain this much in July.
It's rained a lot.
But on that note, guys, who's the girl with the good bug killer?
That would be me, your girl Leslie.
Damn right.
Back
Keep listening.
on this No Complaint Monday, and no complaining about bugs. We just kill them.
Yeah, we just eliminate the issue and just move on. Yeah, just fuck around and keep listening. We'll be right back after this. We'll teach you some stuff.